Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do something a little bit different, I guess. So literally right now, me and the wife just came back from the Xbox showcase. It was super cool. It was my first, well, one of my first big gaming events. I did attend Evo though, like a few years ago, so I guess that kind of counts, but not like this, not a showcase event, which was awesome, held by Xbox. It was held at a museum over in Los Angeles, which I am local to. So super cool, not very far. It took us like 15-20 minutes to get there, which was awesome. And yeah, the way the whole thing was set up was pretty cool. I didn't get any footage though, because I kind of wanted to enjoy the moment more than anything. I just snapped a few pictures here and there though, just to kind of, you know, capture the memory. But for the most part, I wanted to be immersed in the experience, since it was one of my first big time showcase, which was so cool. Hopefully next year we got to go again. Really enjoyed it. Got some pretty sweet swag too. Got this cool hat right here with this patch that was awesome, and a pretty nice jacket, which is pretty decent. I thought it was gonna be kind of cheap and flimsy, but actually pretty nice. Has a lot of patches on it, all that cool stuff. So and yeah, and then once we got in, we got checked in, we got breakfast, which is surprisingly really good. It was like a egg, bacon and cheese burrito, a cup of fruit, and then I think some yogurt they also offered there, which was pretty nice. Also had some vegan alternatives as well. Pretty cool. And then after that we headed inside, took a few pictures, you know, enjoyed our breakfast a bit, and then we grabbed some popcorn and some carton water, which I've never seen before. I don't know if that's a new thing or it's just a new thing to me, but yeah, it was water in a milk carton. Very strange. And anywho, after that we went up into the auditorium. We took our seats, chilled for a bit, where we got to just hang out while everyone took their seats. I think we were like about 30 minutes or so early, so we just chilled for a bit, you know, talked on our phones. And then I think 10 minutes before the showcase started, we got the big three came out, which was really surprising. I didn't think any of them were going to be there. So we got Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and then of course Matt Booty. They all said a little piece, which was pretty cool. You know, I feel like they are trying. I know the whole thing going on with Xbox right now, especially with like the higher ups in Microsoft kind of stepping in a bit, not really going too well. I know there's a lot of conflict going on, so felt very genuine. I think even Sarah Bond almost went to tears saying her gratitude for all of us being there and all the people that, you know, put their heart and soul into the games that they showed, which was super awesome. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge gaming fan. I don't just play PlayStation. I don't play just Nintendo or Xbox or PC. I play everything. I love video games. I love the stories they tell, the characters that you create bonds with. It's just so awesome. I was very honored to be able to be invited to this event, which is so cool. Anywho, then we went after that. They showed the event, which is so sick on a huge screen. Felt, me personally, we were maybe a little too close to the screen, but I mean, it was what it was. Was able to see all of it. Pretty cool. A lot of cool reveals. I definitely want to go over games that stood out to me. Probably give it an overall rating. Typically you don't do that kind of stuff because I like just to express my experience with it and not kind of say like, oh, you guys should feel this way too kind of thing. First, we're gonna go over a few games that, like I said, caught my eye, that were just super cool. Oh, we'll go down the list and then I'll tell you what I thought of. So first on the list, they showed Call of Duty, like a little glimpse thing just for the opener. Then later on they went into the thing, which we'll get back to that after. There's a few things I thought were pretty interesting, so I definitely want to touch on that. But the first big reveal, I think, was Doom: The Dark Ages. Oh my god, dude, that looks so sick. I'm a huge Doom fan. The music, the atmosphere, the gameplay is so tight on those games. I really enjoy Doom, and to see this one was so sick. I don't know how he has a shotgun in the Dark Ages though. That kind of doesn't make sense to me, but I mean, it is a video game, so I mean, things don't have to make sense. But anywho, looks really cool. Music's awesome. I know they don't have what's his name, Mick Gordon, in there anymore, unfortunately, but the music does sound pretty cool. Hopefully they do it justice, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. It does look also like that's coming to multiple platforms too, so that's not just Xbox. That's also going to be on PlayStation, which it's pretty interesting. And then after that we got a State of Decay 3. I think it was more of a like a cinematic trailer. I think there was a little bit of gameplay mixed in. You can see over the shoulder shooting and all that kind of stuff. It looks cool. Me personally though, I think I'm a little burned out of zombie games, especially when it comes to that kind of thing. Never played any of the State of Decay, so I'm not really too familiar with how it works. I've heard things where they say like, oh, you kind of have to like build like a little camp, kind of keep up with the food and all that cool stuff. So it's not really my type of game, but from what I've seen, at least the cinematic looked pretty interesting. I mean, it looked like a typical zombie game, and probably wait for that to get a little bit more, see how that goes. And then next was Dragon Age the Veilguard, which I believe was a reveal trailer. I don't think it had gameplay. I have the 3 Dragon Age games. I haven't played them yet, which I'm waiting to get through my backlog. This one seems kind of cool. I don't know what kind of like gameplay style they're going, because I know the first and second one are a little different from each other, and then the third one is like different or mixes the two. So I'm very curious on what the gameplay is. I don't remember seeing gameplay on this. I think it was just mostly cinematic, where they showed like the different characters and their titles and all that cool stuff. So I mean, Dragon Age is an RPG I've always wanted to dive into. This one's cool, but I would like to see like a little bit more before anything. But I mean, that's just how it is. And then after that was Starfield: The Shattered Space. So that's DLC coming to Starfield. I didn't finish Starfield, unfortunately, because I actually moved on to, I think, Fallout 4. I started playing. That one actually got my attention a little bit more. Starfield was okay. I couldn't really dive into it. I know since then, though, they did add, I think, a 60 frame mode, more content. They're actually releasing more content today as of this video when they first announced it. So they're going to add more stuff to it. And then I believe the Shattered Space is coming out in September. It looks really cool. Very sci-fi horror-like, which I'm a total fan of. So I might dive back into that. Again, it's probably something that was sitting on my backlog, so we'll see if we return to that one later on, though. And not bad, though. It was pretty cool. Fallout 76. I don't play Fallout 76. I'm not really a fan of live service game. There you go. I'm not really a fan of them. It looks cool, but it wasn't really my jam for sure. And then this one actually caught me by surprise, which was South of Midnight. We actually got to see gameplay of it, which I didn't think they were going to show too much of this. I felt it was like really early still, but it looks like they got a pretty good chunk of it down, which was awesome. Like the art style is interesting. It has like that weird motion effect that like the Spider-Man movies have, the animated ones, like that weird like choppy kind of effect, which is kind of cool, kind of goes with it. Looks very interesting. She has a lot of abilities and all that cool stuff. Yeah, one that I'll probably look back in later on, but as of right now, it's like, it's okay. Like I'll probably, if it catches my interest later, maybe we'll see. The next one actually that caught my interest a lot was the Expedition 33. That one looked really cool. At first I didn't know what it was. I know it's an RPG, which is really sick. I'm a huge fan. You guys know that watch the channel and also my live streams. We play a lot of RPGs. Turn-based are my go-to. I love turn-based. They're more old school kind of stuff compared to the newer ones that came out. Yeah, I really dig this one. The art style was very interesting. The enemies look very interesting. The whole world, the whole concept of the clock, really cool. That one really actually piqued my interest. Definitely want to see more on this one, so hopefully we can hear more about that one and all that cool stuff. So and another one that blew me away, at least me personally, so much nostalgia for the first one, Perfect Dark. Dude, that game looks so sick. It looks a lot better off than I thought it would. Thought it was like stuck in development for quite a while, but it looks like they got a pretty good chunk of it done with like the effects, story, the voice acting, all that cool stuff. It looked like a Perfect Dark game, which is pretty sick. Definitely super excited for that. Didn't get a release date, unfortunately, so I'm waiting for that some more. Once that comes out, though, definitely day one. World of Warcraft, unfortunately I'm not really into those, or at least in the World of Warcraft, so what they showed didn't really interest me too much. Age of Mythology Retold, again, another one not really into. Looks cool, but nah, it's not really my jam. Flintlock The Siege of Dawn, that one was interesting. It's like a Souls-like. She's like fighting gods from what I could tell from the trailer. It's okay, you know, it's probably one of those ones that I'll probably jump into. That looks okay. It comes out July 18th, which is not bad, but again, didn't really, I think it's just I'm like Souls-like out at the moment. I just finished Stellar Blade, about to boot up Elden Ring again for the DLC. I think it's just the whole Souls-like thing that I'm kind of a little burned out on. Yeah, maybe later on down the line we'll see what's up with that one. But and then Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater looks really good, and I think if I'm not mistaken, it sounds like they got the original voice actor, which blew me away in the opening, because I know David Hayter, he wasn't involved in Metal Gear Solid 5, which was a huge thing, and then they seem to have brought him back, unless they're using old voiceovers, which I highly doubt, but they might be. But if they don't, or they didn't, then they're using the original cast, which is awesome. So cool. I believe a lot of the voice acting kind of captures the characters quite a bit, especially the boss. Super cool. And then of course Snake and then his crew. That one looks really good. Again, no release date. I think it said 24 though, so maybe this year, later on, hopefully. We'll see. Diablo 4 cinematic, I mean, they always have crazy looking cinematics. Haven't dived into Diablo 4 yet, still waiting for that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get it on, since it's on like every platform, but that one's okay. I mean, again, I haven't gotten into it. So, and then after that was Fable, which surprised me because they recently just showed Fable like not too long ago, like a few months ago. I thought they would wait to show more of the development, but it looks like they did quite a bit. They showed another character, more areas, and a bit of gameplay, which was pretty nice. I don't know what it is about the character, dude. The main character's face, I don't know, it just bugs me. It's just weird. I don't know what it is, but the game looks awesome. Really excited for this one. Looking forward to this one for sure. And of course, you know, Fable's always a Xbox staple, so that's gonna be awesome. Sea of Thieves. Unfortunately, I'm not really into Sea of Thieves. Again, I don't like live service games too much. And then Indiana Jones. They showed a cinematic, I don't know if it was a trailer, but a cinematic gameplay. They showed quite a bit of it, which is pretty nice. A new area, a little bit more about the story, which is pretty sweet. And again, no release date. All they said was 24. So a lot of people are speculating December, which I don't know, by the way things are going, it might be a possibility, but it looks good. I'm excited for it. Hopefully it still does come out this year and doesn't get pushed. So hopefully that's another one. Fragpunk, I don't remember. Oh, the hero shooter. That's right. Fragpunk, the hero shooter. Again, not into live service, not into hero shooters. The only one I used to be into was Apex. I kind of fell off on that though, because it's just, for me personally, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the games. They're just a little too grindy for me, and I just get bored too easy. So it looks cool, I guess. It was just another hero shooter, which meh. After that, Winter Burrow. This was very interesting. It had a lot of like indie vibes to it. It's like you're like a little mouse, you're running through the snow, trying to rebuild like your home and all that cool stuff. Looked interesting. I don't know. Again, it's probably another one that maybe later down the line, if it's on Steam, like a Steam sale, I might pick it up. As of right now, it's like, nah, not too bad. The next one was Mixtape, which I believe is, oh no, wait, Mixtape is not that one. Mixtape is, oh, that's right, that's the one where the like it's a weird like 90s thing where they're like on summer break or something. It looked interesting. They start flying around, and I don't know, that's probably not one that I would jump into, but I mean, it looks cool. It has like that weird little like quirky kind of vibe to it, which I don't know, maybe we'll see. Well, maybe a little more gameplay of it, and we'll kind of dive into it. And after that was Flight Simulator. Again, another one I'm not really into. Assassin's Creed Shadows looked amazing. They're probably going to show more on the Ubisoft showcase that they have on Monday. Whatever they showed was really good. Autumn Fall, I don't really know too much about this one. It kind of felt like a little bit like Fallout almost. Like, it had a Fallout vibe to it. It was like, not really my thing. I know it's the team behind Sniper Elite that did it, but I don't know. Didn't really jam with me. This one, Life is Strange. Double Exposure, that's what it was called. This one looks pretty cool. I didn't play the second or third one. I played the first one, really enjoyed it. I think I even got the Platinum Trophy for it on PlayStation. So this one actually looks pretty sweet. I might dive into this one. Comes out in October 15th. I might wait for a sale on that and then grab that. But other than that, though, it looks really good. And this one too, this one showed up, I think, on the Summer Game Fest as well as the Xbox Showcase, which was Mecha Break. At first, I thought it was some kind of like Armored Core DLC, but there's too much color. Armored Core doesn't have that much color. Look pretty dope, like fast-paced mechs that turn into airplanes and fight each other. It looks really cool. That might be one I look into later on down the line. It comes out in August, so we'll see what's up with that one. That one's really good though. Really surprised me. All right, next one was Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Stalkers are cool. I've never played one before. They do give me a lot of Metro vibes though, so I mean, it kind of looks similar to it as well, so I assume it's going to be like similar story and whatnot, but looks cool. Not too interested in shooters at the moment, so I might wait on that guy too when it comes out. Did it even get a release date? I don't think it did, but looks good. It looks really good. Story wise, everything wise, looks really cool. And this one was interesting. Another Souls-like. It's Wu Chang Fallen Feathers Revealed. So it opens up with this girl fighting this, I don't know what she is, like a siren of some kind or something. Looks pretty interesting. Again, another Souls-like. At the moment, I'm a little burned out of Souls-like, so we'll have to wait and see a little bit more on this one. I mean, I believe they deserve some kind of recognition for doing what they're doing, which looks cool, but I probably won't play it for quite a while. I don't even think this one has a release date yet. I think it's more just of an announcement more than anything, but looked like pretty cool. And then next was Avowed. That was one I was curious on for a while. I heard a lot of people talking about it. I've seen the trailers of it, of course. And I believe it's Obsidian making this game, correct? Looks pretty cool. I like it. Kind of gives like an Elder Scroll vibe kind of thing with more color. You get wield magic and weapons, which looks pretty cool. But yeah, again, I don't think did this one have a release date? I don't think so. I think it just said 24. So maybe hopefully later on this year, which would be sweet. Looks interesting. I may pick that up. We'll have to see a little bit more on it, and we'll see how that goes. And I guess the last one they showed, which I think it was obvious. A lot of people were, so Gears of War was announced. Gears of War E-Day. And apparently, according to this article, it's a prequel. Oh, wait, it has to be, right? Because of the characters they showed. Wow, okay, so that's interesting. So it's not 6, it's a prequel. So again, I've only played the first three Gears. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 Judgment. I haven't played 4 in Judgment yet. I'm trying to get through my backlog again. I have so many games. I definitely want to do like a whole run of all the Gears that I currently have. I don't have 5 yet, which I'll probably pick up later. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, it's a cinematic trailer. You can't really go too much off it. just story wise, yeah, it looks like when they first attack and all that cool stuff. But yeah, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see a little bit more on this one. I'm curious though if this is going to be a platform exclusive or if it is going to come to other platforms. That I don't know, because I even went to their official YouTube channel and it didn't say anything about exclusive. So for sure we know it's coming to Xbox and PC most likely, but we'll have to wait and see after that. And I guess the last thing we can go over is going to be the new Xboxes. So they showed all digital Series X, which is a terabyte in white, which is like the original Series S. And then they showed a new Series S with a terabyte of storage, which is better than the 500 that it comes with, which is the one I have. And then a special edition Xbox Series X with 2 terabytes in Galaxy Black, which it kind of looks kind of cool. I like the sparkleness that it has to the paint, and underneath the green, that actually looks kind of nice. Kind of digging that. I was thinking that, well, I'm planning on upgrading to a Series X soon. There's a lot of 360 games that I want to replay again, that I would like to have that kind of boost that the Series X gets. So maybe I'm waiting for like a sale, so hopefully the price drops soon, or just wait till like Christmas, Black Friday area, trade in my Series S and then pick up a Series X, which would be pretty awesome. Definitely want to revisit a lot of those Xbox games. But yeah, so that was it. That was the whole showcase. Again, really good. I thought it was pretty solid. I had a lot of fun experiencing it in person, which was awesome. You know, huge thing for me and the wife there. Hopefully we do get invited to the next year one or another event, which would be so sweet. Again, we'll go over the games that I really did enjoy, which was Mecha Break, which is that mecha game, or mech game, I guess. Doom, that one was pretty sick. Super huge Doom fan, super metal fan, so that's pretty awesome. Perfect Dark blew me away, really enjoyed. Expedition 33, really cool. Can't wait to get into another turn-based RPG. I'm just finishing up Octopath Traveler 2 right now, actually, so once that finishes, jumping into Elden Ring, and then I'm not sure when this game's coming out, but hopefully it comes out soon until we can play it. Fable looking pretty solid, pretty good. Metal Gear Solid, again, looking really good. I'm glad they brought back the old voice actors. Looks really good. A lot of fun. Definitely excited to jump into that one. And then of course Gears of War E-Day. That one we'll have to see. Again, there's no gameplay. I don't know if they're gonna keep it like traditional, or if they're gonna add certain things to it, or any of that cool stuff. Because I remember the old Gears of War used to kind of give me a headache a little bit with all the shaking on the screen when you would run. That kind of like but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe revisiting them isn't as bad as I remember. So anywho, overall I'd probably give this event a solid 8.5 maybe. I mean, they showed a lot of trailer reveals, so not too much gameplay on a lot of games, but the gameplay that they did show, which was awesome, I thought. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you do like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as it does help out the channel quite a bit. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next weekend on a live stream, which we'll probably be playing. Oh wait, when does freaking Elden Ring come out? Oh, 2 weeks from now. Dang. So not this Friday, but next Friday. Okay, that's gonna be awesome. We're definitely gonna be hitting up Elden Ring when that comes out for sure. I might, you know what, we might stream a new playthrough, like build a new character and then see how that goes, just so I can get my feet wet again. But again, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.